god, can I blabber anymore? I'm literally so bad at telling stories. My brother gets so annoyed with me when I want to tell him a story because I just can't do it. I just get so distracted. He hates it. I'm sorry. I hope you're not watching this, Kevin. Hello everybody, welcome to another Thunder Thigh Thursday. I don't know what I'm titling this video yet, but the title is probably gonna be pretty dramatic, and this is kind of a dramatic story, but I don't want to tell it in a typical over-dramatic YouTube BF kind of way. It's actually been a very long time since I've made just like a storytelling YouTube video, I think. But something kind of crazy happened to me this week, and I just felt like telling you guys about it. Okay, so if you watched last week's video, you saw it was with my parents, and if you haven't watched it, go check it out. They were in town visiting me. I don't have a guest room where I live, so my parents were like, let's go stay at a hotel. And I was like, okay. Just a little background about my dog Zero. I love him so much. I actually got Zero because I have a lot of anxiety, and I actually used to faint a lot, and I get panic attacks, and I know that some people out there think that anxiety and OCD and other things are just like, I don't know, not made up, but like they don't consider them real problems. They are, and they do debilitate me and make me not leave my house a lot of times and make me feel like I can't go in certain places in public because I get panic attacks. So anyways, part of the reason I got Zero was because my therapist suggested that having an emotional support animal would be helpful to me in situations where I'm always like very nervous, and I was alone a lot. I lived alone. I travel alone a lot. Not anymore because I don't live alone anymore, and I have Zero with me almost like 100% of the time. So I'm no longer alone, yay, and it's helped me so much. I'm gonna have to do a whole video on this eventually, but that's not the point of this video. I just have to say that emotional support animals are a very real thing, and from personal experience it has helped me to such an extreme, and I have had far less panic attacks and have felt just much happier and healthier and mentally so much better since I've gotten my dog, and that's all I'm going to say about it right now. Also, quick side note, Zero is a Maltese, and our first Maltese I ever had, I actually think he maybe saved my life. I was in 6th grade and I was changing my earrings for the first time ever, and I poked a nerve and I fainted and I hit my head on the wall and I had a concussion, and I woke up face down on the ground, and I only woke up because my dog, my Maltese Mac at the time, woke me up. Like he was licking me like to get me to wake up, and shortly afterwards I threw up out of my mouth and nose at the same time because I hit my head so hard on the wall that I had a concussion. Had my dog not been there to wake me up, like passed out on the ground, I could have easily choked and died on my vomit. So, dogs are incredible. Okay, anyways, back to my story. So my parents were visiting and we're staying at the hotel, and I was bringing Zero with me like everywhere as always. But one night we decided to go see a theater show, and I just thought it would be better just to leave Zero at the hotel for this short time. You know, like I'm with my parents, like I felt fine. I didn't feel like nervous or like I'd have a panic attack at the show because I'm just sitting in the dark enjoying a nice show, and those are not the times that I feel nervous or like I'm gonna pass out. So we leave the hotel, no big deal, I give him a treat, he's cool, he's chill, and like don't hear any barking, and then my mom goes up like a few minutes later to check and just make sure that he's chill and not like whining or anything, and she doesn't hear anything. So then we leave to go to the show, and we get back a couple hours later, and I take the elevator with my mom to go upstairs, to go to my room, to go get Zero, and on the door there's a note. I'm going to read it to you right now. It says, "Doggy downtime. Dogs bark to communicate their needs. It became apparent to our staff that your furry friend was in need of some attention, so your precious pooch is in our care, awaiting your return. Please call Star Service." So I get up to my room with my mom, and I see this on the door, and this is like it's like a plastic thing. Like they didn't just print it out, so this must be something that they do frequently, I guess. but I have never heard of anything like this, and it tells you to call star service, and I'm like reading it like kind of in like disbelief. I'm like, what do you mean you have my dog? And I use my key to try to open the door. It doesn't open. So then my mom and I rush back down to the front desk. We run to the front desk and I hand him the card thing and I'm like, where's my dog? Like, you took my dog. And he's just like, what room are you in? I'm like, why are you so calm about this? I'm like, I tell him what room I'm in, and I'm like, I'm room 933. Where's my dog? Where do you have my dog? And then he just starts going like, oh, you have to like sign this paperwork. And my mom and I are like, what? We're not signing anything. Like, what are you talking about? You took our dog and didn't even tell us. They said that they tried to call, and I checked my phone, and I never rang. Like, I never had a call come through on my phone. It showed on my phone that I had one missed call, but it literally never rang. Also, side note, I get like a million solicitations every single day. So, like, just seeing like a missed thing on my phone is like very normal, and I didn't think anything of it. And it was only one missed call that never even rang to my phone, so I didn't think anything of it. But they took my dog, and that was their warning, I guess, like half a call to me. And I just have so many questions, because I feel like if you're gonna take someone's dog, like you could at least try to get through, or at least try to text, at least try to call more than one time before taking my dog, which, by the way, the call was for like 10 minutes after we left. So even if Zero was like whining for like a very short time, you know how loud people are in hotels all the time? Like, if my dog was whining for like a short time, you don't think you'd give him like a little chance to just stop and calm down? Because he does. He might be sad for a little bit that I'm leaving, and then he gets over it and he's like, oh, it's cool now. I forgot I had this cool treat. I'm gonna enjoy that. Anyways, this guy is trying to get us to sign some paperwork, blah, 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 and I'm like, no, I'm not signing I'm not signing this. First of all, I can't even read it. It was printed out like so lightly. My mom and I are both like, we can't even read it. It was like this huge long thing, and I'm like, I just want my dog. Like, where is my dog? Like, don't try to get me to like read this whole contract and sign some crap after you already took my dog. Please, just tell me where my dog is and give him back to me so I know that he's okay. At this point, I start bawling my eyes out, and it's not because I'm a pathetic little baby. It's because Zero is my baby. Like, he is my baby to me, and we're talking to this guy, and he's being so nonchalant, so not concerned that I don't have my dog. And I've never even kept Zero at a boarding place. I've never taken him to a dog hotel. I've never left him with anyone besides my parents, ever. So, when my dog is taken away from me, not even by choice, and he's with some strangers that I have no idea who they are or what they're doing to him, I was freaking out. So that's why I started crying. I felt like I had my baby kidnapped from me, and I didn't know where he was and if he was okay and whatever. And it was really terrifying, and it was really scary. And then he finally is like, okay, your dog is with security. So he calls security, and I'm still like at the desk crying, and this big man comes up holding my tiny little baby boy, and then I grab him, and I don't say a word to the guy because I'm just bawling, and he doesn't say a word to me because he probably feels weird about it too. And then Zero just starts kissing me a lot, and I just start crying, and then I like run to the elevator to go back upstairs to my room. And then my parents chase after me and make sure I'm okay. I am okay. And my dad was like, I almost started crying too. I love the little guy just as much as you do. Anyways, long story short, the hotel took my dog without telling me. And I'm not going to name the hotel because I actually do like the hotel, and I've spent a lot of my time at the hotel. I actually lived there for a month a couple years ago. But I just have so many questions about it. Like, I don't understand how you can just take a living creature or take anything from a guest room without like letting them know, or at least trying to call a couple times. Don't just call one time where it doesn't even go through. I think it's really messed up that they did that. I really wish that they would have tried harder to contact me. Like, they have my phone number and my email. My dad and my mom were staying there in a separate room. They had their phone numbers and their email. Like, they couldn't have tried a little bit more to communicate with me that they were taking my dog away from me without like letting me know. I don't know, I just think that was really messed up. I guess overall it turned out okay, but I don't know. I guess I just wanted to tell you guys the story because it was something like that happened to me that really sucked, and I hated every second of it, and I was really sad and crying a lot because he's my little baby boy that I just felt like was like kidnapped. And like, imagine coming back to your house and then your dog is gone. It's like I came back to my hotel room and my dog was gone. It was a terrifying feeling. It really was. I'm not good at telling these like dramatic stories, but it was a dramatic, very unenjoyable time, and I was just really worried about Zero, and I don't ever want to leave him out of my sight ever again. I don't know. Moral of the story is dogs are amazing, and I think everybody should have a dog. And if you're allergic, that's okay, because there are some dogs like Zero who is hyperallergenic, and hopefully he'll help you and you'll be okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back next Thursday. If you're at VidCon, come say hi to me because I'm here at VidCon too. And my Meghan menu this week is Amber. Amber, you're awesome. I love you. You're all awesome. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Meghan W. McCarthy if you want to be my next shout out. I don't think I said my name right there, but I'm not going to redo it. Okay, love you. Bye. I had decaf coffee today, and I can't even drink decaf coffee because even that is just too much caffeine for me, and I feel like I'm like in a weird mood and like, I don't know, like I'm tired but I'm hyper.